This is June Penniman from the director of the Premier Fitness over in Ashtabula. And I live in Ashtabula, so I'm kind of not too far away from where your building is over there. And that's related to it with the ACMC and all that kind of thing. Is that how it works?
Right. ACMC purchased Premier Fitness in 2010.
Okay.
The fitness center has been there for
number of years, right? Yeah.
15 years, so they purchased it.
They're up in that big plaza area.
Yeah.
What do they call that right there? Is there a name for that?
It's Ashtabula Plaza. It's right
Plaza.
across from the hospital.
Yep.
Like I said, the hospital purchased Premier mainly for their staff.
So it's kind of for in-house, sort of they have a place to go to work out when you work there. Okay.
That's why they purchased it, but it's also open to the community.
Okay.
So it's been there, well, like I said, for several years. I joined in 2011.
Okay.
So.
Had you been with the hospital before that,
no,
or just that's the first thing you've done?
I actually worked at Premier Fitness
years
ago.
You did?
It was, as the marketing director there, and then I left and went to Nautilus Fitness Center in Erie.
Okay.
And I managed that facility.
All right.
And then so excited when the hospital purchased.
That's
Premier,
amazing.
because I live in Conneaut, so it was kind of a commute.
Yeah.
You know, every day to go to Erie. So I was so excited to be able to come back, and it's been great. It's a wonderful facility. There's so many things to do there.
Okay, so first of all, the people that can go, obviously the workers at the hospital can use the facility for just personal health and fitness and well-being. What, how large of a place is your open? I mean, because I do drop names. I hear you on the radio with if some of you folks are radio listen to Star 97. You're on with Mark and Jeremy on. I think he actually comes out with you on some Mondays in the month or something like that.
Usually about once a month on a Monday.
And he stays during the show, and people are coming in and out exercising or whatever. But and I happen to know that because I was working with them for a little while.
Right.
And I hear you on the radio, but it's good to meet you here in person. But how large of the facility do you have there?
It's about 15,000 square feet. So
okay.
It's a nice size. It's a beautiful facility, very modern. And if folks have never been there before, we do offer a free week trial. So if you're thinking about coming in just to try it, you can do that.
Well, what can you do? What is, if I'm hearing Premier Fitness, what's available to a person there? What can you do there? What do you have available?
There's so many things. We have very new cardio equipment. Pretty much anything that you can think of.
Okay.
We've got the ellipticals, the steppers, treadmills, bikes, the cranksicles.
Really?
Rowing machines. There's just a ton of cardio equipment. We also have obviously a free weight area.
So there's free weights too.
There's free weights, and then there's weight machines, the pin-loaded machines.
Yeah, where you pick the weight size and just it all stays there. And understood.
And then we have group fitness, which is a huge part of the facility, and we have 3 group fitness rooms. We have the largest group fitness.
What happens, like, you mean like classes? I don't want to throw anything out. What happens? What can you take in those side things?
There's so many classes. There's a room that we do indoor cycling, which is very popular for men and women. Okay. And those.
So there's a group of you in the room with a leader up front, and you're riding it. They faster, slower, that all together kind of thing.
And what's great about that class
is that kind of a spinning thing? Is that what that means? What
do you call
or not?
It spinning because we don't have the.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
So many different
okay. But you're on the bike and
indoor cycling is what we call it, and
now don't you run into each other with all those people?
Well, they're stationary bikes, but it's really a lot of people are intimidated by that class, but you don't have to be because you control your bike.
Okay.
So there's a tension on the bike.
Okay. How hard it is to pedal and how fast you pedal or whatever.
And you're standing up, you're sitting down, so you basically are controlling your bike.
That sounds like a pretty good workout, though.
It's a very good workout. Yeah, so there's that, which is very popular, and then we have a group fitness studio where we do yoga, Pilates, Zumba.
Really?
We have beach classes.
Now, what do you mean by that? Oh, you mean
we actually take the class to Lakeshore Park in Ashtabula, and those are really fun.
Wow.
And we have those on Saturday. We also added for the summer, we've never done this before, we have classes Monday and Tuesday morning for those people who maybe want to get outside before they go to work. We have options for that. So Mondays at 8 a.m. we have a beach yoga.
Okay.
And then Tuesdays at 7 a.m. we have beach boot camp.
Wow.
And then the other beach classes are Saturday morning. We have 8, we have beach boot camp, and 9 we have beach yoga. So there's really something for everyone, men and women. We even have programming for children now.
Really?
Yes, we have a Kid Fit program. which is geared for kids age 6 to 13. Because to join, you have to be at least 14. So we wanted to make sure that we had something for the whole family. So we have KidFit, which we started last summer with Dr. Kallenberg, who's a pediatrician.
Oh, okay. Our first son was under his care.
Yeah,
I know the name.
He's awesome. He's been such a great help. So he's been integral in that program, getting that off the ground.
Okay, well, now you say this is a facility where for the general public, we won't talk about employees right now unless you are one you already know about it. But for folks like us here, or live in Ashtabula, or whatever, want to go to a fitness place, this is a membership kind of a thing. You want to describe how does one, and again, maybe throw the ages out again, but how does one become a member, and what do you get with your membership? Like you're talking these extra little exercise classes, you can tell me they included, not included, whatever. Are there personal trainers? If you want to get into all that, how do I become a member of Preferred Fitness? What do I get with that?
Well, if you're in the community, you can simply stop by anytime that we're open. We're open every day. You can start with the free trial if you just want to get a feel for it. Most people, when they come in, they've pretty much decided they want to change. So they'll get started right away. What we do first is we do give you a complimentary session with one of our personal trainers. So they're going to sit with you, go over your goals, get you started.
And maybe show how the machinery works, because say somebody hasn't been to a gym for a long time, or never has. You look in there and go, wow, what do I begin? I mean, some people might just take right to it, but you'll show how things work and how they operate, so you feel comfortable there.
A lot of people are, maybe a little intimidated.
Well, let me ask you this: is everybody in there all a muscle-bound guy and girl, or what's the story?
I hear that a lot. People, well, I don't want to.
I can't go in there.
I have to be in shape first, or I don't want to. Everyone's going to be in spandex and size 1. No, it is totally not like that. We make you feel very comfortable. We make sure that when you join, you do get that one-on-one assessment with the trainer, and then after that, we have what's called group equipment orientations, and there's several of those a week, and those are where you don't have to have an appointment. You just come up, it's like a class, and then the trainer will take you around and show you the equipment. You can go to as many of those as you want, so there's always someone there to help you. So we do offer that. All the classes are included, which is nice.
So if I were to do that bicycle thing, my membership includes me getting, or the yoga, or whatever you're saying, the stretching, all those kind of things.
The only thing that is additional is if you decide after you've met with the trainer and gone to the orientation, some people prefer to work with a personal trainer over a period.
And I think that would be anywhere. If you're going to add on a guy one-on-one with you or woman, you're going to pay for that extra because they're taking the time with you every time you go. But the general status is your membership includes whatever goes on there. So that's kind of neat to know. You can be in multiple things. Now, again, ages normally are 14 and up, you say, other than your program?
You have to be at least 14, obviously, with a parent's
Now, can you come after you sign up at that age without a parent with you?
You can. You have to have a parent sign a waiver. And we do have families that join together. You don't see a lot of younger kids without their family. But no, there's a lot of student athletes.
Or maybe they drive now on their own or something like that. So,
they can come in.
That's okay to come in. Once you're a member there, you can do your thing there.
Yes, you can do your thing. And then we also have, as far as different ages, we do offer the Silver Sneaker program.
Well, what does that mean again, real quickly? I think I've heard of this.
Silver Sneakers is a program that's for Medicare age people, so 65 or older.
Not quite there yet. Okay, getting closer though.
And it's those folks that have their supplemental insurance will either cover this or not. So what I would suggest, if anyone out there is interested, call your insurance company.
Call them first.
Call your insurance. They would know if
and the name Silver Sneakers is on their program or not. They can tell
they'll
you
have it or not.
And if it is, then the membership is covered.
If it is, it's part of their insurance. It's really wonderful. We have a lot of Silver Sneakers. We started offering it last fall. So with the Silver Sneakers, you would come in. You have everything that any other member would have. We just deal directly with the insurance company.
For the payment part of it?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, is there, and it might be, might not be, I don't know your place, is there a commitment to this? Meaning not, I should show up and work out, but the payment part, is it a come as you go? Is it a year at a time? How do you do it?
There's so many options.
Oh,
We're very flexible. We have plans that start, say you just want to come in for 1 month, you can do that. We have a 1 month,
like a trial or something like that.
Yeah. The most popular would be the 12-month agreement. It is the least expensive.
Okay.
If you are 55 or older, it's $27 a month to join, which is
So less than $1 a
very
day, really.
inexpensive.
Okay.
Or if you're a student,
Mhm.
again, 27. If not, it's 37 a month.
37 a month. Okay.
It's a 12-month agreement.
Yeah.
After the 12 months, you're just month to month.
We got through just some of the basics of what Premier Fitness is. What I didn't know, unless it's too hard to tell me, their basic hours. You say you're open 7 days a week. Is every day a different kind of hours,
Well,
more or less, or how does it work?
Mainly Monday through Thursday. We open at 5 a.m.
Oh, you can
the
come
early
in
birds,
for 5.
5
Okay, after 5. All right.
Until 8 p.m.
Okay.
And then we are open Fridays. We close at 7 p.m.
But you're still open
But I'm
the
still
early
open
hour?
at 5,
Okay. All right.
And then 7 to 3 on Saturday, 9 to 1 on Sunday.
So every day there's
Every
something
day.
available. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you're there every hour then. So make sure
Yeah,
you see
right.
so you
No.
every 5 to 8 and 7 to 1.
Right.
Yeah, no. But that's a lot of somebody can get
Yes.
in there any time of the
Very
week is what it
convenient,
is.
yes.
Or a few times a week. Talked about a huge facility, beautiful facility, modern facility. Don't worry about how good a shape you're already in to come to a gym to work out.
Right.
There's going to be people that are in great shape, I'm sure. 'Cause
We're all there for the same reason.
well, they've been working out, so they're
Right.
there. They've reached some goals.
Right.
We're coming in maybe to start our goals,
Right.
and you're just as welcome as the Arnold
Right.
Schwarzenegger, as
Oh,
the
yes.
puny. Everybody can come in.
Yes.
So, and ages 14
For
through, well, however old you are,
Yes.
and just so parents' signature under 18, I'm assuming.
Right.
So, all right, what you wanted to talk about what other things might be available. You talked about some special biking classes,
Yes.
stretching, I mean, all sorts of things, and that's part of your membership.
Exactly.
So, what else is available to us, or what's going on at Premier right now that we need to know about?
I also wanted to mention for the companies out there, we do have an extensive corporate wellness program.
Okay.
And that's something that's coming. I mean,
And
for
what does that mean to you when
companies.
you say that? What are we talking about companies doing? When they have a
Well,
corporate wellness program, what are they doing?
It doesn't necessarily just include membership.
Okay.
However, we do offer a very substantial discount, about 50% off our membership
Depending
rates.
on the number of people that sign up or
Right.
what?
We ask for corporate wellness, you have at least 10
Okay.
people join.
Yeah.
And if they do that, the membership is basically half off. for
Wow.
our
And just
employees.
under the corporate business name is how they're
Yes.
signing up.
So that's one way to go.
Okay.
But of course, because we are owned by Ashtabula County Medical Center, we have that whole facility
Wow. Okay.
of resources. So we can do things like health and wellness screenings. We can do weight management programs. We can do on-site wellness programs for, right there
You
on
mean
site.
somebody there comes to the business site to
Yes,
do
we
things?
do like lunch and learns where we actually come.
Some teaching things, you mean,
Yes.
or like that?
We can do special programs, walking programs. Pretty much, we will work with the company to come up with a program.
And you said with the medical things happening in the country, how is this sort of
Yeah,
relating
with
to you? What are you
legislation
thinking
now,
you're seeing
I mean,
coming? What-
a lot of companies, are going to be offering wellness programs.
As a
So-
way to reduce the other end of the medical expenses when
right.
you have all the diseases and sicknesses and
Right, it's
shade
going to
stuff that
actually
happens.
save companies money.
Now, is anybody on board with some of these already with you guys
We
that come on
do,
board? Are you allowed to mention them? or-
Yes,
Okay.
we actually are working with MFG,
Okay.
Grand River Rubber, Chroma Flow, Continuum Care, Ashtabula County, and Zerco. So we've been working very closely with those companies.
Wow.
So like if you do own a company or you're an HR.
And you don't have to necessarily even be huge because you're saying, I mean,
No,
you
at
probably
least
love everybody
10.
to join,
we
but
can work
10
with
is
smaller
not
companies.
a big, yeah, but I mean, that's not a huge number to come up with, probably out of a pool of 100, 200 employees.
Right.
At least kind of 10, and there's a reduced cost, and then they get
Yes.
the benefits of the program. That's kind of
Right.
neat, and all those names are very familiar to folks here in the county,
Right.
so.
Yeah, so.
And you'll probably have many more signing up, I'm sure, in the
Yes.
coming days, so.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, so the other thing, I mentioned Lunch and Learns. I wanted
Yeah.
to mention next week, every month at Premier, we host a Lunch and Learn for the community.
Okay.
And next week we are doing one Thursday, July 18th from noon to 1 right there.
So at your facility.
At the
All right.
facility, there's no cost.
Oh, really?
And this month we are going to be teaching people how to make healthy smoothies.
Oh, really?
So we have Kim Giangola, who works for Premier. She's a personal trainer. And she's also a member specialist. So she's going to be, along with another company that we work with, Blue Sky Green Fields, is going to be there. And we're going to be doing a demonstration and offering, you know, the shakes. Obviously, is the lunch that day.
Wow. Okay.
So definitely invite the public to come.
When is this
That's
one?
going to be next Thursday, which is July 18th.
18th, that's right, it's here already.
I know, at noon, so just come.
So noon to 1 at Premier Fitness.
We're doing it at Premier Fitness.
And you don't pay anything to come into this.
No.
It's free if you can get off at that time.
Yes.
12 to 1 at
Free
Premier.
lunch, even.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
That's pretty neat. So once a month you do one of those kind of things
Once
where
a
you're
month.
teaching something or showing something,
Right.
demonstrating
We'll have
something for
either
health.
Either like a physician from ACMC will come and do a talk, our personal trainer, someone from our salon.
Is it kind of limited just so you don't have a big rush? What kind of numbers do you usually hold
We
on
can
these?
accommodate, I mean, it's a large
So
facility.
you can,
yes.
it's not worried about 10 people showing up is not a big problem.
Oh,
15,
no.
20 people is not a
No, we'll
problem.
definitely invite you to come.
So next Thursday is 12 to 1 for that one about
Yes.
healthy smoothies. Who wouldn't love one of those? You know, thirsty right now. Thanks a lot.
Right.
Next week though, that's, and again, the 18th coming up. If
Yes.
you can believe it. All right. What else is happening out there?
The other thing I wanted to mention, a lot of people may not be aware that we have an Aveda salon.
Explain now.
inside.
Of course, you know I go to salons all the time and get my nails and hair done. So
Right,
no,
right.
what's a Aveda salon and what does that mean there at Premier Fitness?
Aveda Products, it's a national company. It's very well known. It's all natural plant-derived products.
okay.
So very in line with the hospital and health.
But that's a company that you that so Aveda's
So
right. I think
Avedas
I've
are
heard that
all
name
over.
even as a guy. I've heard of the name somewhere.
So it's a very high-end.
And that's
very
inside your facility.
Inside the facility.
All right.
Very good, like I said, natural products. And we offer everything from nails, like manicures, pedicures.
You can get both there.
You can get that. We have all the hair services that you can think
Really?
of.
Right
we
there.
also-
Okay.
Right there. And we do facials. We also do massage. So a lot of gentlemen, they'll come for massages.
Well, I just want to, so that's all right. Now, what when you say massage, like therapy or massages, what's going on and how long are they?
Well, they range. You can get a 30-minute or a 60-minute.
Really?
We also, and they're relaxation massage.
Okay.
And then we also have hot stone massage.
And now, how does that work exactly? I mean, it makes the name says what it, but I mean, what? How,
well, it's very
I've never handled
relaxing.
those,
I've
so
had
how does
them
that
before.
work?
They do. I mean, obviously, it's not boiling hot, you
Yeah,
know, but
no.
they warm up the stones.
Yeah.
It's particular therapy. It's very relaxing.
So just relaxes
muscles.
everything where they
Yes,
lay mother,
it's
because then you
wonderful.
feel like I want to take a nap now
Right.
or something like that. You're very relaxed.
Yeah, and actually, the special for anyone out here. For the salon this month, we're offering with any facial, you can add on a 30-minute massage for only $10, which is a very
So anything with the Aveda side, you can go on a little bit more, just so making sure it's clear. And you don't have to be a member to partake in Aveda. You can be, or you don't have to. You can be from the general public and just want to take advantage of that stuff. And that's just a separate cost for whatever things you want done. Like if you went anywhere to get those spa things done.
Right.
So it's a separate, but it's right in your facility.
It's right in the facility.
Wow, are you pretty busy with that, or how are you doing in that part?
It's pretty busy.
Is that every day or certain hours,
well,
or what?
the salon is open Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
Generally, I would probably call for
Kind
an
of like an
appointment.
appointment to get sure you get in there.
Sometimes we take walk-ins, but like I said, it's.
If you want to be sure you get the
I would
time,
definitely
call
try
in.
to call ahead.
Now call the same number to get
Call
hold of
the
that
same
998 FIT. Okay.
998 FIT or 998-3488.
Okay.
And we can certainly get you in. Like I said, it's a full-service salon.
So for July, if you get the facial done, you can have a massage 30
For
minutes for
$10.
$10.
Yes.
So that's probably a very reasonable
It
price.
is.
That's great,
Yes.
amazing. So folks, you're feeling the relaxation coming already? You're feeling it. So, and what else is happening there? And how long has Aveda been there with you now?
The Aveda has actually been, it was original to the facility when they purchased it.
I thought it was something newer you were saying. So it's been there.
It's always been there.
Okay.
And when they did purchase Premier, they decided to keep the
Keep
salon,
that on.
which has been great for the
Fantastic.
community. So
That's great.
And there's also coming up Dinner with a Doc.
I read about these in the
ACMC?
paper once in a while. I know I see little ads you guys just put in there. Now, is there one coming up in July still?
There's one coming up. It's Friday, July 26th at 6 p.m. Dr. Weiss is going to be grilling So that'll be something fun.
Now, where does that take place? The dinner with
You
the
know
doc? Is
what?
that
It's
at the hospital?
ACMC.
Oh, it's at the
I'm
hospital.
not exactly sure where they're doing it.
It's the last
yet.
Friday of the
Probably
month.
depends on the weather.
Okay.
They may have it outside. They may have it in the cafeteria.
So you come to these things, to the dinner with the doc, whatever. There's a price for it, and like I said, I've seen
$15.
newspaper ads.
It's very
so he's going to grill
affordable.
some stuff, and
Yes.
he does a talk during dinner about a
Yes.
certain topic, kind of thing. Is how that works.
Yeah,
That's
so those
interesting.
have
Dinner
been
with the
very
doc.
popular.
Have they done well?
They've done very well.
That's
They
great.
actually, the last one that they did, they had to schedule an additional session because they
Just
sold out.
overflowed so much.
They
Really?
overflowed.
That's great.
it's
So
been
coming up on
awesome.
the 26th now, is there a different place to call to find out about
Yes,
that?
they're going to call 997-6555.
So 997-6555 for the
Yes.
dinner with the doc info
Dinner with the doc,
on the
and then
26th.
Try to register by July 12th. Because
Okay.
again, they have been selling out.
And this is a $15 dinner. It's
$15,
6 p.m. on that date, you said?
6 p.m.
And talk with, he'll be right there,
Yes.
assuming grilling for you, cooking for you right there, and have your dinner with the doc.
Right.
That sounds like fun. Wow, have we pretty much hit at most everything, or anything
I'm
else we need to
trying
do
to
for you? I want to give you
see.
any
I mean,
chance,
there's-
anything you need.
Lots of classes going on this summer. You know, definitely. You
Well,
know,
let me
if
ask
you
you
want
this.
to try it, come for the free week.
Come for the free week, and then, all right, that sounds interesting to do a free trial week and see how much you like the facility, the people there. You gotta love June. She's gonna be so friendly with you and all your other workers. I'm sure you keep them right up
Oh yeah.
on speed. What do you think is your most? All right, I'm gonna guesstimate the most used item in your facility is probably. I'm gonna just guess treadmills, or am I wrong? Just
Well,
for walking,
you know what?
just so that
Treadmills
people
are
walk.
popular, but I would
What
have
do you
to
think?
say our group fitness program.
Really?
I mean, the key is you don't want to be bored.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to do the same thing every day. And
Okay.
a lot of people, treadmills are hard for them because they have joint issues,
Arthritis
you know,
and this
arthritis.
and that.
So we have ellipticals are very popular.
That's the one that has a little more rounded, less
It's not
stress
so
on your
much stress
joint.
on your joints. I would say our most popular piece,
Difficult to use, be honest. If somebody
No.
that doesn't do much exercising wants to start
I
looking,
like
can you
it.
get on them pretty easily
I
and work
actually
them?
prefer, there's another machine that we have called the AMT.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cross between an elliptical and a stepper.
Okay.
And that is my favorite. That's what I use, personally.
It sort of still uses those rounded
Because
movements,
it's
which
a
you
little
feel like
harder.
you're climbing like.
It's a little harder than the elliptical, and it doesn't put the stress,
Okay,
you
on
know,
the joint
like for the
parts.
treadmill.
Yeah.
So that's actually my favorite.
Okay.
But everybody has their favorites,
you think the group-
don't want to do the same thing.
The group things
Group
are very
fitness,
popular.
even for the guys.
Really.
Like the boot camp, they love that. I mean, there's just
Wow.
so many.
There's so many options, it
cycle-
sounds like.
Yes.
And so whether your business needs to get on board, if you're watching here today, or you work for a company that maybe needs to think about this,
Right.
obviously contact Premier Fitness about that corporate plan.
Yes,
10
please
10
give
or
me a
more
call.
people, you got a reduced fees, and you still get the
Right.
same facility usage as anybody
Exactly.
else. The fees aren't really anything bad anyway.
No.
You're talking a little over $1 a month for most adults,
Right.
and certain ones get it under that price. So I
Yes.
mean, call for more information. June's be glad to talk with her staff. 998-FITT or 998-3488. And you can talk with the folks at Premier Fitness. We're so thankful you came today. I'm glad to have you
Me
today.
too. I'm
Hope
so
you'll come
glad.
back again. I don't fill in for Pat often other than when he's on vacation here and there. So next time you'll probably talk to Pat, which is great. But folks, take advantage of these places where you can go indoors.
Right.
Facilities. I mean, there's outdoor things, but you're under that roof protection. You can get your workout done at a very reasonable cost, and folks there to help you out. So June, thank you for your time,
Thank you.
and I hope to see you again soon.